Okay, Patrick, there was a lot of cool stuff in that little session we had. It was the thing that I liked about this class in particular is that you didn't have your notes, right? So you were working off of theory, and what you remember. So that was good. That was good. Couple of tricks that you can use. Always know that the the G and the C major scales and their pentatonic scales as well. They're extremely similar. They're extremely similar. Okay, so one of the things I said to do is to kind of practice your like the droning of the string. So you know that in the E pentatonic you go yes 3 5 8 10 12. It's the same thing, that you figured out for the A pentatonic if you drone the strings. There are some differences right there, and then you would go right. And what I did there for my third string, I was joining the second, the fifth, the seventh, and then I did two whole steps to the 10th, and then I did the 12th. Now that's for the third string in case you want to include that. Same thing for a few of the frets. That would apply for your fourth string. You could add a couple of strings in there, but you could stick with the first string for droning. You can do that too. Let me see something. Maybe you could do that. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. So we have the E, you have a G there, you have an A, you can go to your B, right? The B's not one of the strong notes included in that A pentatonic, but you could use it. What you would normally do there is you would do the C, and then the E. And then the what am I doing? So A, yeah, C. And then I'm right. This is your D, so you would be on your C, and then go to the D. I think I would start off by saying E, but yeah, this is your D, right, on your 12th fret, because the whole thing starts over again. So the notes you have is E, and then you have G, A, and then you have C, and then D. All right, so you could do that. And for your, I think your fifth string, yeah, F, and then you have G, A, yeah. So you have E there, no F, right? And you just go to the G, and then the A. So you could do that. So we have C, D, E, G, A, right? And then your sixth string is the same as your first. So all right, so those are all the strings. If you wanted to play around with the A pentatonic, there are like I started to put a B in there, and there isn't, like, when you do the traditional A pentatonic scale, you're not gonna hit the B, but the B is you can put the B in there because the A is part of the C major scale, so by default, the B is in there, and you could hit that. When you do things like that, if you were to put like a B or a F inside the A pentatonic, you can still keep the pentatonic, the nature of the pentatonic, but what you're doing is you're specifically hitting certain tones that will give way to certain moods, right? You're kind of specifying certain things when you're playing with feeling, right? So you can, right? So you're doing different things in there. And then you have the B, which you wouldn't put in the strict A pentatonic, but you can, right? So there's different things you could do. And the reason you could do it is because the A pentatonic is inside of the C major scale, and the C major is inside of the A pentatonic. They're one and the same. Okay. But for now, stick to practicing your theory, like a strict theory of, okay, when you're droning your strings, just so you understand where everything is, and it's solid in your head. Like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, and you'll be up and down that neck of the guitar, and you'll know where you are, and then you could add, more of the specific notes in there, to add a lot more to your solos. What else? I think we're going to leave it there, because what we're going to be working on is the songs, okay? For Thursday, what I want you to do is I want you to practice everything as far as what we did today, all those techniques. And I want you to apply them for your song, the Ode to Patrick song, because that's an A minor. That one. So you're going to practice everything in the A minor or C major scale, those modes. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick technique as well. You're going to play your E string as though you were droning. You're doing the droning technique, except you're not going to hit any other strings. What you're going to do is you're going to hit open E, and then you're going to place your finger as though you're like playing a piano on the desired notes that you want to play. You're going to use your first string as almost like a piano, all right? And you're going to play the notes of the C major scale or the notes of the A pentatonic. You're pretty much doing that droning technique, except you're pressing down on the frets as though you're playing a piano on the one string. So you're going to go. Right? So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, right? You could do that, or just a couple of notes. E, you're using as an open string, and then G, so E, G, E, A, E, B, E, C, E, D, E, E, right? So So you could have a lot of fun with that. So practice that style, practice it, and you could also use the droning of the string for the Ode to Patrick song as well. So those are some little pointers. Practice those two things. It's going to sound really good, and also keep working on doing the droning technique wherever you end up, you do like a backward scale. Practice that too. All right. You could also if you wanted to, you could use that for all your strings. Only in the key of the A pentatonic, or if you were doing E pentatonic, that's when you would do all of that. This kind of. Because all of the notes on your strings, they're in those two keys. They're in the G, and they're also in the C major scale. So the E pentatonic, that's all your notes pretty much in there. So have a good time practicing this stuff, and be ready for Thursday, because it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna do like a lot of work on that song. Okay. So, and also I want you to work on that song and see if you come up with some good ideas. If you want to add some changes to the song, all right, because it is your song. All right, thank you very much, Patrick, and I am looking forward to Thursday. Have a good one. God bless.